My name is Christian. This is my wife Tamara. We're the directors of ABBA Canada Foundation. ABBA Canada has been in existence since 2011. Our three core mandates are to bring awareness to Christians in the church, to care for the orphan, and to play a part in the orphan crisis. Number two, to support adopted families, whether through resources, practical help, and through prayer. And number three, financial support. We exist to raise money for adoption grants to help with the cost of adoption. Adoption is very expensive, and we want to raise money to give grants to Canadian Christian couples that are adopting.
Hi, we're the Owen family. I'm Naomi. Who are you?
Faith,
How old are you?
7. Lily, 5.
And I'm Sean.
Well, as you all know, adoption costs your left arm and your left leg, but we've had them reattached. Yeah, adoption's very expensive, and for us it wasn't really a reality other than it was a dream to adopt from Africa specifically. And so we are in debt, but for a good cause. And we received the first ABBA Canada grant right nearing the end of our adoption, our time to go pick up the girls. And it helped us make our last payment and kind of gave us that encouragement to keep going, and took a big weight off our shoulders knowing that it was time to go, and we could go because we had that money from ABBA.
Yeah. It was kind of neat to know that other people were invested in you, so and cared about it.
We are Peter and Mavis, Juliana and Max and Susanna, no look years from Abbotsford, BC.
I think since the Bible is so clear about the orphans, and that we should take care of the orphans and the widows, that it's everybody's responsibility as Christians to do something. And I don't believe that everybody needs to adopt, but look into it and see if that is what you are called to do. See if you're called to do something like giving to ABBA Canada, to some organization that needs the money in order for people to adopt, if you know of someone adopting, what can you do for them? What can you do when they come home with their child for them? There's tons of stuff to do for adoption that doesn't involve actually adopting. Although if you feel called, there's so many kids out there, and they need a loving home, and they thrive in a loving home. But there's a lot of other things you can do too, and get involved. That's what I would say to Christians: get involved.
If I may add to this, 5 months ago, she was in an orphanage where there was no Christian influence, where prayer to God was not introduced nor being practiced. She was sleeping in a bolted together bed with 3 other kids, no mattress, on a little bamboo mat, and her life didn't look good according to the stats. Where we being an orphan, and so where she's now. This weekend they played the story of Joseph and Mary and baby Jesus, and she's getting introduced to God, and she loves talking to God. She loves praying, and here she is. You know, God has a plan with this little girl, and many kids out there who right now don't have parents. And I believe this is, like Mavis said, this is our time as the church, as the body, to be the hand and feet to those who have no parents, to those who could potentially have no future. So yes, this is our time in the West to step up and do what we can while the time is still clock is still ticking.
James 1:27 is the heartbeat of this ministry, and it says, "Pure and undefiled religion is this, to care for the widow and the orphan in their distress, and to keep oneself from being polluted by the world. And we believe that not everyone can or will adopt, but everyone can play a part. And so we would ask those of you who are listening or watching this, would you prayerfully consider what is your part to play? How can you partner with ABBA Canada in helping to bring more children home to their forever families?